Hello people of YouTube, welcome back. So you may remember me from such videos as mate, what's in your boot and the game collection roulette. I can't even remember, it was that long ago. I can't actually remember. Yeah, so I did make some videos on YouTube many moons ago, probably two, I think it is now, maybe three, we're encroaching on two. But yeah, I've been asked by quite a few people in the community if I am going to be making any more videos, and I will be. I'm just on a bit of a hiatus at the moment. I've sold all my collection, as people know, so I'm just not quite ready to fill the shelves just yet, but I've got some stuff, so why not? Might as well just make a little intermediate video of what stuff I've been buying recently. Got me coffee, you know, bit of wet the old whistle. So what have I been buying? Well, I've just recently come back from the Birmingham game market where I was there predominantly as a seller, but I can't go away from these things without actually purchasing something. And when I'm purchasing something, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be from Craig's here again. So massive thanks for enabling me, mate. It's very much appreciated, as always. Yeah, so what did I get from Craig's here again? So first up we have got PC Engine. I mean, I love PC Engine. This is where I am going at the moment. So first game we've picked up is Avenger. So I think that's a kind of a cool cover, to be honest, but the actual game itself is a little bit of a turd, to be honest. I think I can't remember, I've seen this once or twice. I think it's like a vertical shooter. Like you're a helicopter, obviously, with the helicopter on the front, but it's just like one of those really bland sort of games that just isn't. I don't think it's terrible, but it's just not got enough going on for it to be any decent. Or hopefully maybe put a video up there somewhere. So yeah, that's the first game on my shelf since it's empty, since the cupboard's bare. It doesn't want to stand up. It's in protective film. I've not even taken this out since I bought this. And that was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Next up, more PC Engine, and we have got, ooh, big hitter one. And it is, actually, I don't know what it is. What is it? There is a name for it, but we all know it in the West as Cloudmaster. And we know it mostly as a Master System game, as that was the only way that we got it over here in our shores. There is other versions of it. There was obviously originally it was an arcade game, and then there was a Wii port as well, which is looks really good. But a lot of people complain it's a bit slow. But I think it's just that the modern graphics, you would presume it to go faster, but it just runs sort of the normal original speed sort of thing. So it kind of like it could have been made a little bit more modern with the speed, I think. But yeah, this is the PC Engine one, and I think hands down this is the best looking version of this game. I think it's based on A Journey to the West, which is like a story that is huge in Japan. Like it's like a book written like centuries ago sort of thing, and a lot of Japanese culture is based on it. And not only just culture, but the Japanese games. There's so many Japanese games that are based on the story of the Journey to the West, including A Journey to the West, the game on the PC Engine, Cloudmaster, like modern, like Eastern culture, no, not Eastern, Western culture that we are in now. We probably know it best as Monkey, the TV series, and as well Enslaved as well, like on the 360 PS3. That was also based on the story of A Journey to the West, but like modernized. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's a really cool concept, but yeah, this is a shooter, by the way. I don't even, just in case you don't know what Cloudmaster is, this is a shooter, and it's a good one. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. But talking about the best, we have got Raiden on the PC Engine. So as you can tell, very shooter heavy. I am sort of going for a full PC Engine shooter, so that's I would love it. There is a couple of games out there that are probably going to stop me from getting that. What is it? Sylphia is one, and there's another one beginning with an S, and I can't remember what it is now. My brain just doesn't work that way, and that one's crazy. It's not even just that it's expensive; it's just very well reproed. They look very original, the repros that people have made for PC Engine, which is a bit of a shame. But that one's very. Oh God, what is it? I'm kicking myself now. But yeah, very expensive games, very hard to find original. But yeah, absolutely buzzing to get this. So thanks again for these, Craig. But there's another one that me and Craig have been talking about on and off for a while, and it's a console that I don't really collect for. I'm gonna take it out of its packaging. Don't really collect for it, but it's it's one that's so unique that I had to get it, and it's for the GameCube, and more specifically, it is for the Japanese GameCube, and it is Castle Shikigami 2, the special edition. So I'm going to open this up, show you what it's all about, and the reason why I got it. It's not just because it's a special edition. It's a great game. It's not the best game, honestly. I think there is so much better. I've recently got this on the Switch as well, so really didn't need this, other than the fact that the collector's edition has a really interesting extra to it. So let's get it out then, shall we? So it's got the beautiful Japanese GameCube box. I do have a Japanese GameCube, although it's more for display than it is for actually getting use. But this is what I wanted it for. It's so pointless and so what you wouldn't expect from a shooter, because by the way, it's a shooter. It's a little cat figure. I think, were these power-ups or something? I can't remember. I played it recently and I've completely forgotten. But yeah, one of the cats from the game is a little figure. And because you usually hear them, but they're outside actually, I think, today, because it's a lovely day. But yeah, I had to have it as a cat lover. Same as Craig, he's a cat lover too. Yeah, we've been talking about it for ages, and he at the Doncaster Birmingham Game Market, he came with a boot full of games, and probably made more from all of us than most of the sellers did that day. So yeah, what a cool special edition. Let's put that there. Lovely. So he did me a fantastic deal on these, I've got to say. As always, very much appreciated. These are in my forever home. These are my only games I own right now. So, you know, thanks for filling up the shelves. Next up, we have got, since I've got no games, I've been getting sort of EverDrives and emulation devices for my consoles. And I've recently had I say recently, it's quite a while ago now, the PS1 Xstation, which fantastic thing. It emulates the CD drive for your PS1, so you can play games off an SD card. It's really good. But what's even better about it is you can get a memory card, which is called the Memory Card Pro, and you stick that in there and you'll never need another memory card again. And not only that, but I think you can use Wi-Fi to upload games from your PC onto the Xstation. Not only that, but this memory card, even though it is like a huge memory card, you stick it in and it'll actually recognize what game you're playing, and the memory card will just go straight to that memory card for that specific game. So you'll never need to go through lists to find certain save games. It's just gonna be there. So that is really good. And I think as well, so you know that you've got the right memory card on, I think it tells you the game on a little LCD screen on the front there, so you know it's paired up perfectly. I think that's amazing. I really do. Modern technology for these retro games are great. I'm having a whale of a time sort of upgrading my systems to modern ideals sort of thing. It's just great. Just what's actually happening right now. So yeah, that's one of them. So that's all my retro. So if you want to turn off now, that's fine. But I've got some really good retro PS4 games. Since the PS4 is retro, but these are also games from the past as well. So first up, we've got the almighty Batsugan. How do you say this, Sean? This is for the PS4. Even though it's got a white PS4 label there that makes it look like it's actually PS5. Don't think this actually came out on PS5. I think it is just Switch and PS4. But yeah, this is a really cool special edition. So it's got a little belt which is usually these are really annoying because they like fall off or break or whatever, but this is a really solid card, so that's really well done. And this has actually been opened, so you've got all the power-ups and ships there, and then you've got like a nice little art book, and inside there's a CD. I'm sure there's better unboxings than this for me, on YouTube. In fact, I think Soft Attack you did one recently. But this is the game itself. This is what we're here for. It's opened. I've been playing it, and we're actually got Raiden 4 in it. Different game. But yeah, we're currently doing a bit of a high score challenge on this, and what I might do at the end of this, I might have a quick go of it and see if I can beat my high score that currently only me and Dylan have done. We're a bit on taking over each other by a few points. Let's see if we can beat it. Probably won't, because I'm actually feel like I'm at the bit that I can't get any further. So, but yeah, fantastic game. I'm terrible at it, but I just love it. Such a good looking game, and when you power up, it just feels so like just good. You know, when something like just makes you feel like a god of shmups, and then you hit a bullet and die, and then feel like all weak again. But that's not the last thing. Something that probably no one has seen me get is this brown box. You might know what this brown box is. So this is sealed. So I've got a trusty scalpel here, nice pink scalpel, because we all need a scalpel. But yeah, it's the Darius. What's it called? Cosmic Collection Special Edition. I've been wanting this forever, but it's just one of them games that like just got sold out and scalped to high heaven. Now, this was on eBay for a ridiculous price, and well, I had a bit of money because I sold a few games, and I really wanted it, so I put like a ridiculously cheap offer, and the guy counter offered it, and so I thought I'll just push it a bit more because I'm not really fussed if I get it. If I don't, I've got most of these games anyway, so I don't really need this. But obviously we do because we're problematic. And he returned with a price which I think, with the postage and packaging where it originally was like £5 over what the original RRP was. So I didn't mind paying that at all. So yeah, let's get the old scalpel on the go and try not to cut off a finger or two. Ugh. I'm gonna kill myself, aren't I? So yeah, this is the riveting content that you usually expect from myself. So, oh, look at that. So this is basically designed to look like an arcade PCB box. So inside you've got a lovely special edition. Is there anything else underneath here? I think there could be. But I think there is. Yeah, look at this. This is a really, really cool special edition. In fact, this is one of the last great ones, I think. Because look at all the little bits and pieces that you get. So you get Darius stickers. I will actually probably use them, because why would I not? You've got these, which are really cool. These are also stickers. These replicate what should be on your arcade cabs, like on the control panels. So that's really cool. So you got, what was that one? So that was Darius 2, Darius 1, and then this would be on the above the arcade cab in I don't know what they're called, little marquee holders. Yeah, really cool. Oh, and then you've got like a little art book or instructions. I don't know. There's a lot of words in here, and it's all in Japanese, and it's all in black and white. That's a bit disappointing. It could have been a bit in colour, and I won't be able to read it. It's a PAL version of the game, but it's all in Japanese. That is very strange. There is a bit of colour, to be honest. But yeah, it's really cool to have. That's a really quality book. I will have a proper flip through of that later. But yeah, this is the piece de la resistance, I guess. The cool special edition. This actually comes with two games, well, two versions. You've got the Darius Cosmic Collection Arcade, and then the one Darius Cosmic Collection Console. These are still available like separately, but they, oh my god, they're about like 40 odd quid each. and the scalpers want more. So I thought, just, you know, pay another 40 quid and then get a nice special edition. Do you know what I mean? It's well worth it. So how does this open? So it unfolds like that. God, this is really well made. We've got some pin badges. Absolutely love pin badges. Sagaya. A lot of people probably know that one. You've got a Darius soundtrack. Now I know a lot of people seem to be really getting into soundtracks recently, but I'm not really a fan of them. They just end up just being kept sealed. And then, of course, we have the games. Absolutely buzzing about these. I love having physical copies like this. These will probably be sat on the shelf, ready to be pulled out, so I can play them when I want. And then the special edition displayed nicely. So yeah. What do you think to my pickups? Was it worth the wait? When am I going to do a video again? Well, I'm going to try and do a high score now and put it on the end of this. But after this, it's probably going to be a couple of months until I make another video. I'm not going to... I'll let you know if I've died, or someone will let you know if I've died. But if I haven't died, I'll see you in a couple of months. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello, so here it is, the promised high score attempt of Batsugan. So, I'm not very good at playing this on the arcade. However, I just absolutely love playing it on the arcade. And I would like to get myself better. So, the problem is I have finding playing on arcade cabs is the arcade stick itself. I just find I can't get the accuracy I can on a D-pad. Now with a D-pad, you press the button and then the command instantly happens, whereas with an arcade stick, obviously you've got to kind of like move it to activate the direction. So you have like a bit of a delay, and I'm already delayed as it is, so do you know what I mean? It's all that together just makes me not very good at the games. Excuses, I know. But the proper high score, good like arcade shooter people, they all use the arcade cabs, they use arcade sticks, so there must be something in it. The thing is, I'm not saying I hate using the arcade sticks. I don't. I love it. It's an experience you can't replicate by playing the D-pad. It's just that usually if I do a high score challenge, I will use a D-pad. we have a bit of a laugh about this, because like a lot of us like collecting arcade sticks, but actually using them, not so much. Am I recording? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I need to get a new arcade stick to replace the one I've got in the cab at the moment, or I just need to get better. I have replaced this with one that I thought was like a shorter throw, but I don't know. There could be one that's a bit better. So the only cheat that we have in this game to play it, it's like an old age hack. We've got auto fire on here, so yeah, all you purists that can't hear me going like this, the reason why is I'm getting old now. My wrists cannot handle pressing the button so many bloody times. Even though I do appreciate, but these hectic kind of games, I just, if I'm playing it over and over again, I just can't do it. I don't mind doing it casually and stuff like that, but for high scores, no. Let's save our wrists. Let's save a trip to the emergency room and play like this. So right, okay. So on this game there is like a little cheat, not a cheat, but you can get a high score of getting like a pig to appear over here, and if you hover over it, you get loads of points. But I just don't know how to activate it every time. It happens sometimes and not others. So if anyone knows, well, just please help me. Oh dear, not done that very well. Jesus. Yeah. So this is where I've been dying on while I've been doing the arcade. Usually, the only way I can get through this is by spamming a lot of bombs, which I don't like using bombs, to be honest. But to be honest, I can't do it any other way, even with the joypad. This boss really is hard for me. and it's this next stage of it that's really bad. So I'm doing really, this is the best I've done using the arcade stick so far. So I'm gonna have to use the bomb here. I have to do it again. Jeez, so quick. Oh, I didn't need to do it then. What I just did because I pussied it. Oh no! So I've run out of bombs, you see. Might as well bomb it. Come on, let's get through this. There we go. Spammed my way through it. So with using the arcade stick, I think this was pretty much the high score I've had previously around this. But with the D-pad, I've had 60,000. That was when I got the pigs previously as well. So yeah. Jeez, I think I've nearly died then. Not doing very well at this. Never mind. This is just to show roughly what to do. But yeah, absolutely love this game, but it's bloody brutal. This is probably one of the hardest non-bullet hell shooters, I think. It's like, oh dear, I tried pressing the bomb, but I didn't press it in time. That's the delay. Obviously, it was the delay that did that. It wasn't me. Oh jeez, we died. Well, 46,000, I think that's a fairly reasonable score. We'll end it there. Honestly, I think a lot of people have got this game. You could even emulate the Sega Saturn version. If you want to have a go, send me your scores and let's have a bit of fun, shall we? So let's put my name in. Let's put my name in and then we can go. So, first, look at that. Come to my cab and beat my score. Right, thanks for watching and I'll see you in a few months. Peace.